Hi everybody, happy Sunday to you. So the following are some true stories. On May 26th, I think 2003, a guy by the name of Aaron Ralston was hiking. A boulder fell on his right hand. He waited 4 days. When no help came, he amputated his own arm with a pocket knife. On New Year's Eve, a woman was bungee jumping in Zimbabwe. The cord broke and she fell into a river. She then had to swim back to land in crocodile-infested waters, and this was done with a broken collarbone. Claire Champlin was smashed in the face by a 5-pound watermelon propelled by a slingshot. Matthew Brobist was hit by a javelin. David Striegel was punched in the mouth by a kangaroo. The most amazing part about these stories is that when they were asked about their experience, they all smiled and shrugged and said, "I guess things could have been worse." So go ahead. Tell me you're having a bad day. Tell me about the traffic. Tell me about your boss. Tell me about the job you have been trying to quit for the past 4 years. Tell me the morning is a townhouse burning to the ground. Tell me the snooze button is a fire extinguisher. Tell me the alarm clock stole the keys to your smile, drove it into 7 a.m. and then crashed total your happiness. Tell me. Tell me how blessed are we to have tragedies so small it can fit on the tip of our tongues. You see, when my friend Evan lost his legs, he was speechless. Someone who was assaulted is so traumatized that they didn't even speak for 48 hours. When my uncle was murdered, we had to send out a search party to find my father's voice. You see, most people have no idea that tragedy and silence have the exact same address. When your day is a museum of disappointments hanging from events that are totally outside your control, when you find yourself flailing in an ocean of why is this happening to me, it feels like your guardian angel has put in 2 weeks notice 2 months ago and decided just not to tell you, when it feels like God is a babysitter that is always busy on the telephone when you get punched in the esophagus by a fistful of life. Remember that every year 2 million people die of dehydration. So it doesn't matter that the glass is half full or half empty. There's water in the cup. Drink that shit and stop complaining. Think of muscle. Muscle is created by repeatedly lifting things that have been designed to weigh us down. So when your shoulders feel heavy, stand the hell up straight, lift your chin. In fact, call it exercise. Remember that life is a gym membership with a very really complicated cancellation policy. Remember that you will survive. Remember, things could have been worse. Hey, remember this, we're never ever given anything that we can't handle. So when the world crumbles around you, you have to look at the wreckage and then build a new one from all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats roughly 4,000 times per hour, and each pulse, each throb, each palpitation is a trophy engraved with the words, "You are still alive. You are still alive." I want you to act like it. I am the IRSI.